Okay. Last class, we already cover. I already show you the introduction to estimation, and we have touched on normal distribution, right? Standard normal distribution. Right. So I hope you already know how to calculate the probability of region or area under the curve for normal distribution and using a standard normal distribution table lah. Right, so let's look at example number 3. So example number 3, define x. Dia kata sini define x as a random variable that follows a normal distribution with mean equal to 65 and variance equal to 36. So kita kata kat sini x is having a normal distribution with mean equal to 65 and the variance equal to 36. Right? So now if you want to find the probability of x more than 70, so remember, tengok kat sini the notation here, they use the symbol x, not z macam semalam kan. X, example number 3. Example number 2, kita tengok dekat sini probability of z less than k. Example number 1, probability of z less than negative 1.35. So they use z symbol. Z represent the standard normal distribution, right? So now kita ada the symbol x. X means represent a normal distribution, right? So it's not a standard normal distribution. So then kalau kita tengok dalam statistical table, our statistical table, they give us the value of standard normal distribution kan. Kita tengok sini sekejap. Oh, I tak save Okay, kejap. I download daripada my website. Kalau you tak jumpa you punya statistical table, you boleh download dekat classwork lah. Dekat sini statistical table dah ada. So kita tengok statistical table number 3, right? So remember, table number 3 is our standard normal table. So this is a standard normal table, right? So to why we need to convert to Z distribution? Because our statistical table give the result based on standard normal distribution lah. I tak boleh sekejap, I kena download dulu. Sebab dia bagi dalam bentuk standard normal distribution lah. Right. Okay. So that's why we need to convert to Z distribution. So Z distribution, the formula will be x minus mu divided by sigma, which is a standard deviation. This is a standard deviation. And this is our mean, right? The population mean lah. Population mean. This is the population standard deviation, right? So 70 minus 65 divided by square root of 36. So we will get 0.833. So you cari dalam calculator, guna statistical table or calculator, boleh dapat jawapan lah. So let's look at probability of x less than 68. So since dia belum lagi dalam bentuk standard normal distribution, we need to convert it to standard normal distribution lah. So 68 minus 65 divided by 6. So ambil calculator, tekan. Where is my calculator? So 68 minus 65 divided by 6. So it should be 0.5. So probability of x, probability of z less than 0.5. So 0.5 dia dekat mana? Okay, draw the standard normal distribution curve. Right? So this is 0. This is from negative infinity to infinity. So this is z. So 0.5 is somewhere here lah. 0.5. So less than 0.5 means that they want to know this area. Area to the left. Right? The whole area to the left. So how to get this regions? How to get this region? So kalau kita tengok dalam statistical table, right, they give the value to the right, right? Value to the right, but we want the value to the left, so we can do a manipulation. 1 minus probability of z more than 0.5. So dia lebih pada 0.5, kita tolak belakang. So 0.5 mana 0.5 is 0.3085. 0.3085. 1 minus 0.3085. So this one 1 minus 0.3085 should be, oops, 0.6915. 0.6915. So I think this is very simple, right? Because we already do a practice on the previous example, right? So the only difference is we need to convert from x to standard normal distribution, right? So let's look at the last one. Probability of x between 60 and 70. So we need to convert to z distribution. 60 minus 65 divided by 6. This is z. 70 minus 65 divided by 6. So this one should be negative 5. Oops. Negative 5 divided by 6. 0.83. Probability is negative 0.83. So this is sama jugalah, 0.83. So the region will be negative 0.83. This is also 0.83. This is 0. This is the region that we want to find. Right? So how to solve this one? This one should be, kalau tak faham macam mana nak solve, find this value, you just extract dalam bentuk pelbagai table lah, right? So let's say kita buat macam ni, let's say negative 0.83. So we want to find this whole area minus with 0.83 to the right minus this whole area. So we will get this area, right? So this one, how to get? 1 minus probability of z more than 0.83 minus probability of z more than 0.83. Right? So kalau kita simplified kan dia, 1 minus 2 probability of z more than 0.83. Right? So you will get the answer lah. Or you can simply use calculator. Right? Remember, calculator, they divide to 3 area, 3 part. Right? So this is part 1, this is part P, this is Q, and this is R. Alright, so since we want to find this area, so we can use calculator to confirm our result here. Means Q negative 0.83 minus, plus Q 0.83. So you will get berapa? So first tekan mode, statistics, shift 1, distribution Q, negative 0.83. So plus benda yang sama juga, 5 to 0.83. So you will get 0.5935. 0.5935. So this is the result of the total area between negative 0.83 and 0.83. Right? So let's look at example number 4. Example number 4 is quite challenging sikit. Sama juga dengan example number 2. Right? So we want to find K. Right? We want to find K. So now, let's say, let's look at example number 1. For A, X is having a normal distribution with mean equal to 100 and variance equal to 16. And we want to find K, where probability of X more than K equal to 0.1121. Right? So we need to convert. First step is we need to convert to standard normal distribution. Right? So then we can find the value K dekat sini. So once we already find the standard normal distribution, so this K dekat sini, right? So K minus 100 divided by 4, right? More than Z. Okay. So kita nak tengok dia punya value of probability dekat sini. So value of probability sini ada 0.1121. So then baru kita boleh tahu dekat mana area yang dia this value. Right, let's say kita tengok kat sini. Remember, the characteristic of normal distribution is a bell shape, and the total area equal to 100% or 1. The probability is equal to 1, and this area to the right is 0.5, and this area to the left is 0.5. Boleh faham? This is the characteristic, kan? So kita tengok the symbol first. The symbol they use is more than. So more than, it should be to the right. Right? Boleh faham? The symbol is, kalau more than is to the right, kalau less than is to the left. Right? So more than K minus 100 equal, divided by 4 equal to 0.11. 0.11 to the right. So kita tengok the first part to the right. Right? Tak lebih daripada 0.5 kan? Tak lebih daripada 0.5 is somewhere here lah. It should be somewhere here. K minus 100 divided by 4. So this is the area for 0.1121. Boleh? Do you understand? Boleh faham?
Boleh, sir.
Alright, good. So now we look into the statistical table. Still under, kita boleh modify lah standard table number 3 or table number 4. So but if you look at this table number 4, kita nak cari the exact value 0.1121. So kalau kita tengok table number 4, dia tak ada lah 0.1121. Kita ada 0.10, 0.05, 0.15. So tak berapa tepat lah kalau kita nak guna table number 4. So we look into table number 2. Sorry, table number 3. So 0.1121. So kita cari nilai di dalam. Sekarang kita nak cari nilai di dalam sebab this value yang dalam ni, nilai di dalam ni adalah nilai dari under the curve, right? Nilai under the curve. So 1 minus p mu, right? So kita cari 0.1121. So yang paling dekat dekat sini 0.1131, 0.1112, right? You boleh faham apa yang cakap? Kita nak cari the area under the value of under the curve is 0.1121. Tapi dalam statistical table ni, yang paling dekat adalah 0.1131 and 0.1112. So, di antara dua ni, yang mana paling dekat? Let's say kita ambil paling dekat lagi. So, we don't have the exact value, right? Sebab kita depend on statistical table. So, 0.1121, this is a 0.01. The first one, kalau yang kita ambil 1.21, so dia akan dapat 0.1131. Kalau 1.22, 0.1112. So, this one, perbezaan di antara ini dengan ini, maksudnya jarak lah, 0.1131, 0.1121. So, minus. So, jarak dia 0.010. Boleh faham? Sampai macam ni kena buat dekat you. So, 0.1121 minus 0.1112. So, berapa jarak dia? Ambillah calculator. 0.1121 minus 0.1112. So, jarak dia 0.0009. So, yang paling dekat adalah inilah. This one. So, we can say that this value, saya guna color lain. Right. This value, K minus 100 divided by 4 is equal to 1.12. Right? 1.22. So, tapi kalau kita tengok example ni, dia bahagi dua lah. Right? But I don't like macam tu. Kita ambil yang the nearest lah. Senang. So, sebagai semua tu dalam kita menggunakan statistical table. But this is more accurate. But I don't like this one. Sometimes we will get different answer by different. This is quite subjective lah. Kalau yang tengok dia punya example ni 1.215. But I like to get the whole number dekat sini based on statistical table. So this one should be 1.22. So K minus 100 divided by 4 equal to 1.22. So you manipulate, you need to find K. K should be 1.22 multiply with 4 plus 100. It should be 104.88. 104.88. So we can say that Px more than 104.88 is equal to 0.1121. Okay. Boleh Boleh faham the concept I just want to show you the concept. So let's look at the example B. Right. So we have X is having a normal distribution 250 mean and variance is 25. So we want to find the probability of X is less than K equal to 0.05. So first step, let's draw the normal distribution first. So we want to know where is the X is located. So this is 250. So X less than K is 0.05. So remember this area covers 0.5. This area 0.5. So less than means that to the to the left. So to the left you should cover this area lah. This area to the left. Right? So kita tengok dekat sini, the area yang they cover dekat sini 0.05, which is not greater than 0.5. So the area that we want to find is somewhere here lah dekat sini. So this is the value of K, right? So next, this is the first step. Second step is we convert this to the Z distribution. So Z K minus 250 divided by 5. So equal to 0.05. Right? So still same. Kita ambil the kita buat probability distribution curve dulu. So this is 0. 0.05 is somewhere here lah. 0.05. This is K minus 250 divided by 5. Right? So you need to remember for this value, right? K, this one, they should get negative value, right? Because they stay on the negative side. Boleh faham, ah? So now let's look at the statistical table 0.05. So 0.05 is quite a solid number, right? Dia bukan number yang banyak. So 0.05 is this one lah, right? Kita tengok table number 4, 0.05. So it should be 1.6449. So this value K minus 250 divided by 5 should be equal to negative 1.6449. Betul? Yes. Kenapa negative? Because it stay on the left hand side, on the negative side. Right? So now we can do the manipulation lah. So to find K. So K is equal to, so negative 1.6449 multiplied with 5 plus 250. It should be 240. So K is 241.775. 7755. So we can say that K is this one lah. Tapi so to relate, to check whether our answer is correct or not, right? So kita tengok 250 is more than 241. So it's correct lah. So it should be here. Right? Boleh, ya? Right. Let's look at the next example. This is quite a different example. Okay. So dekat sini dia kata X is having a normal distribution with mean equal to 125 and variance equal to 9. So we want to find probability of X less than K. So X less than K is 95% of the area. So we know that the characteristic of normal distribution, this is 125. This area is 0.5. This area to the left is 0.5. Right? So to the left, less than K means that to the left region kan. So 95% maksudnya sini dia dah cover the whole 50%. Another 45% should be somewhere here lah. So this is the value of K. So this is the region that we want to find. And this total region would cover, would cover 0.95. Kejap, I belum check in dulu. Right, so we want to find this area, and the balance area is 0.05, right? 0.05. So it doesn't matter whether we want to concentrate on this or concentrate on 0.05, because the value of k is still there. Dia tak akan berubah lah. So we can change the notation. Instead of probability of x less than k equal to 0.95, right? So I buat division sikit, right? Ataupun kita nak fokus kepada probability of x more than k equal to 0.05, right? Benda yang sama, kan? So k is still the same value, right? The different value is the direction. So better we focus on the different direction dekat sini. So dekat sini 0.05. Tadi kita tahu 0.05 is 1.6649. So it should be on the positive side. So probability of z more than k minus 125 divided by 3 is equal to 0.05. So this value is equal to 1.6449. So we can say k minus 125 divided by 3 equal to 1.6449. So then we can calculate lah the value. 1.6449 multiply with 3 plus 125 is 129. So 129.935. Right? So this is the value of k. Right? Very simple. Okay. So I think D you boleh buat sendirilah, benda yang sama juga. Right? Now let's look at example number 5. So example number 5 is given us in term of problem. So kalau kita tengok the example number 1 until example number 4 is a direct question. So normally in your test on your final assessment, soalan macam ni tak ada lah. Soalan macam ini dalam bentuk problem. Right. So now let's look at example number 5. An electrical firm manufacture light bulb that has length of life that is approximately normal distribution. So dia kata kat ni, this is approximately normal distribution with mean equal to 800 hours and standard deviation equal to 40 hours. So find the probability that random sample of 16 bulbs, right? Random sample of 16 bulbs will have average life less than 775. So now this is a different situation. So dekat sini dia bagi tahu dekat sini, okay, X is having a normal distribution with mean equal to 800 and standard deviation equal to 40 squared, right? And this is the variance, right? Variance. Now dia kata dekat sini, we have a random sample of 16, and with the average of life is 775, right? So now it involves a sampling distribution. Remember last lecture I already defined to you, if you have a sampling distribution, so this is for a single observation, right? So if you have a sampling distribution, so you need to use a mean minus mu divided by standard error, Remember last class, I already told you, if you have if you are consider more than one observation, so you need to consider standard error into the formula, right? So we know that from here, the average, the mean sampling distribution of the mean is having a normal distribution with 800, mu is equal to 800, and the variance is equal to 40 square. And we have n is equal to 16 and the average is equal to 775. So dekat sini this is only x value kan. If you want to convert it to the standard sampling distribution mean, so n is equal to 800, mean is equal to 800, and the variance equal, the standard error is equal to 40 divided by square root of 16. So this is 16, right? And square this one. Okay. So now, since we want to find the probability of x bar less than 775, so we need to convert it to the z distribution. So 775 minus 800. This is the same procedure, right? But the only difference is instead of dividing by the standard deviation only, so we divide by standard error. So standard error 40 divided by square root of 16, right? So this one kalau kita tengok dia dah calculate dah. It should be probability of z less than negative 2.5. So negative 2.5 is somewhere on the right lah, on the left, right? So this is 0, negative 2.5 here. So we want to find this area. So if you are using statistical table, you boleh tengok terus lah 2.5. 2.5 is 0.00621. So 0.00621. So to the left kan. So this is the value. Boleh This is the example that I already give to you. So let's look at example number 6. So time spent waiting in line by all driver to get their license renewed by Jabatan Pengangkutan Ipoh have a normal distribution with mean equal to 24 and the standard deviation equal to 7. Let x bar be the mean of waiting time of a random sample of 101 drivers renew license at this office. So describe a sampling distribution of x bar. So x bar will be n, mean is equal to 24, right? So kalau you nak senang faham, you just letak mean equal to 24 and the standard deviation, standard error, right, is equal to 7 square divided by 101. Right. So tak letak pun tak apa. Kita letak the value saja cukup. So this one should be 24 and 7 divided by square root of 101 and then you square kat sini lah. Right. So this is a sampling distribution. So now find the probability that mean waiting of the sample of getting license renew less than 22 minutes. So probability of x bar less than 22. So dia kata mean waiting probability of the mean waiting. So this is about x bar. Kalau dia kata probability of waiting, waiting time, probability of waiting time saja, probability of x less than 22. Since dia kata probability of mean waiting time, so x bar. So probability of x bar less than 22 is, we need to convert it to z distribution. 22 minus 24 divided by 7 over square root of 101, right? So this one should be berapa? 22 minus, so negative 2 divided by, saya letak dalam bentuk ni lah. Okay, 22 minus 24, and then this is 7 divided by square root of 101. So negative 2.87. Negative 2.87. So probability of Z less than negative 2.87. So this is the area that we want to find. Right. So the area will be to the left, right? So this is 0. Negative 2.87. This is the area that we want to find. This is from negative infinity to infinity. This is Z. So by looking into the statistical table, right? Kalau tak guna statistical table pun boleh. This is 5p negative 2.87. It should be 0.002, 0.00205. Right? Kalau guna statistical table pun sama jugalah. 2.87, 2.87 is somewhere here. 2.0025. Okay. Okay, let's look at example number 7. Actually, this is the same example lah, benda yang sama je kan. So, kita tengok example number 7 and then example number 8, I will leave it to you lah, right? So, kita tengok last example, example number 7. So, the average life of bread making machine is 7 years. So this is the average life. And when the standard deviation of 1 year, assume that life of this machine follow approximately normal distribution. So we know that this is going to be in a normal distribution. So X is having a normal distribution with 7 and 1 year. Right? Find the probability that mean life, random sample, 9, machine will fall 6.4 and 7.2. So we want to find probability of X bar, so mean life, right? Mean life will be between 6.4 and 7.2. So 6.4, this is X bar, 7.2, right? So we need to convert this to Z distribution. So 6.4, sebelum tu kita letak dulu lah bagi kita faham betul-betul apa yang dia ada sini. X bar is 7 and 1 over square root of 1 over n lah. 1 over n is 9. Right? So this one minus 7 divided by 1 over 3. Z less than 7.2 minus 7 divided by 1 over 3. So this one dapat berapa? (6.4) minus 7 divided by 1 over 3. So this one should be negative 1.8. Probability of negative 1.8. This is Z. This is 7.2, 0.6. So we can find this area dalam statistical table lah, right? So this is the area. So negative 1.8, this is 0, 0.6. This is the area that we want to find. So you can find into the statistical table. So dia akan dapat probability of 1 minus probability of Z more than 1.8. Sorry, Z right. So this one kalau kita, dia akan dapat on the right minus on the right juga sini, right? So this one should be, yeah, 1.8. So minus probability of Z more than 0.6. Right, so you will get the answer lah. So kalau you nak guna calculator pun boleh. Tapi calculator just for to confirm your result only kan. So this one should be P, not P, this is Q, right? Q negative 1.8 plus Q 0.6. So it should be 0.0668, 0.6898. Alright, so this is going to be the answer lah. Okay. And next, B, the value of X bar to the right, which 15% of the mean compute by random sample size, random sample size 9 would fall. So apa yang dia cakap dekat sini, the value of X bar to the right will cover 15%. Right, this is 15%. To the right, so this is, let's say, K lah. It's a K. So we want to find this area, probability of X bar more than K equal to 0.15. So this is quite simple kan, kita dah tengok sebelum ni. So we need to convert it to the Z distribution. K minus 7 divided by 1 over 3 equal to 0.15. So 0.15, kita tengok dekat dalam table number 4, 0.15 is here, which is 1.0364. So K minus 7 is divided by 1 over 3 is equal to 1.0364. Right? So now we can find the value of K, right? So K should be the positive value lah. Okay? Alright. So I think that's conclude for first half of this chapter. Right. So example number 8, you should do by yourself and practice. It should be very simple, same as before. But you look at the okay, this is a bit different, right? Tak sama dengan sebelum ni. Sebab ni dia kata kita nak cari probability of X bar. But this one, suppose dia kata suppose the mean of assignment mark is 476, right? And the standard deviation is 107, assuming the marks is normally distributed. So X is having a normal distribution with 476 and 107 square, right? So find the probability that randomly selected marks will fall between 476. So dia tak cakap berkenaan dengan mean, right? Dia cakap dengan individual value, right? Individual observation. So probability of 476 x 650. right? There are no uh, sampling distribution. So dia tak bagi lagi, dia tak bagi pun the sample size, right? So this one, probability of X is greater than 750, and this is probability of X is less than 540. So very simple to find, right? Okay. So in bawah benda yang sama lah, right? So we should take 5 minutes, 10-minute rest lah, 10-minute rest. So we will meet on 9:10 a.m. So we will continue on point and interval estimation.